Hello, everybody. Thank you for listening to me and taking the time to hear some of the things I have to say. I will continue this conversation with you as long as I can, and I have something to say, and I think I have some very valuable information that I can pass along to you. Like my mother would say, you don't get old by being no fool, and mother didn't raise a fool. But before I get into what I'm going to talk to you about tonight is that I am a psychic medium and also a psychic reader. So for those that have pressing questions that they need answered to, I have a 1 hour session that I'd be more than happy to talk to you about just about any subject. And also psychic medium, where I will talk to friends or family that you have a desire to talk to. I will say that not always the people that you want to come in will come in for a number of reasons. Maybe God has other purposes for them at the time, but we see what and who comes in. Also, I am a motivational speaker, life coach, and I teach meditation. And as I like to go on, I would have to say that these videos and the information I give to you, this is for entertainment purposes only. You can contact me at flysfar311@gmail.com. That's FLYSFAR 311@gmail.com. That's flysfar311@gmail.com. Now, those that are on Facebook, you can DM me, and I will get back to you within 24 hours, and we can set up an appointment. Also, for you YouTubers, please subscribe and share my videos with other people that you may think that it might help them and inspire them. What I'm going to talk to you about tonight is dealing with difficult situations in relationships. I call it, the acronym is WAIT, which is wait. Walk away and trust. And why am I talking? Let's talk about walk away and trust. What that means is that if you are having an argument or a discussion with somebody and they're just not going to listen to you, why continue to discuss things with them? It's not doing any good. All you're doing is pounding sand. So just walk away and trust. Trust that God will take care of it, and He usually does. I mean, what is the person, they're going to argue with themselves? No, it doesn't make sense. And this particular one helped save my marriage, in that, especially when my wife would get highly emotional and things like that, and I would try to defend myself, I would try to say, well, no, this is wrong or right or whatever, and I was trying to be logical about it, and all it was doing was just pouring gasoline on the fire. So what I've learned to do is walk away and trust, and to pray about it. And so that's what I'm suggesting that you do. And also, why am I talking? And it's the same principles. What good is it to continue to talk? It doesn't do anybody any good if the person is just not willing to talk things out. It just doesn't make sense. So stop. Now, what I have found is that the best thing to do is just get yourself away from the situation as best as possible, and then in a calming way maybe sleep on it and try to go back to that person the next day and talk things out. Sometimes when you sleep on things, you wake up the next day and find out, that there's really nothing to really talk about in that situation. Or if it's still bothering you, then have a conversation with that person. Only if you can talk rationally, and only after you have prayed about it. So try these things. Now, these things are not easy initially. What you have to do is that you do your best not to become defensive. And that's tough. That's tough. So it took several tries of me biting my tongue, and sometimes I wasn't successful, and just nitpicking, but it took time. But as time went along, things got better and better, because my wife started to realize that I'm just not going to engage her, and because it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. So I will close by saying, walk away and trust, or why am I talking? These are some very valuable tools that I have used constantly in the past, and I'm still trying to do it. But like I make mention, as all closing, make sure you go out and smile at somebody. You see my son in the background right there. Put some sunshine in somebody's life. Okay? Smile at people that you don't know, and you'd be surprised you run into that special person that will make a big difference in your life.